Palantir has just made a major listing. But this news will pale next to what we're talking about next. Palantir might become a trillion-dollar company soon. This might be the biggest opportunity we've seen with Palantir so far. And they're going to do it with one simple adjustment. Is this even possible? How are they going to do it? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Palantir's recent major listing caused a fiasco in the tech sphere. But as exciting as this news is for their long-term investors, there's something bigger coming for the company. New reports say that their stock price now has the potential to reach $500 per share. This is not some joke. This is going to change the direction of Palantir. And here's what's even more exciting. The way they're going to potentially achieve this huge milestone is going to be simple. So, what is this simple adjustment that the company can do to reach this? Well, it all starts with Palantir's efforts in reaching a new market. Palantir's future growth lies in expanding into markets that they haven't fully tapped yet, which opens up a lot of potential for the company. One key area they're now focusing on is healthcare. So, how are they penetrating this market? Palantir has just launched a new product called HealthStart, designed to help healthcare startups move faster. With HealthStart, these companies can leverage Palantir's powerful data tools to handle massive amounts of information. This is going to make decision-making quicker, which, for startups, is going to be very helpful. Since they're still young, they need to be able to be more competitive. For healthcare startups, this means speeding up everything from research and development to improving patient care and managing operations. By using HealthStart, these companies can grow faster and focus on what they do best, innovating in healthcare, without getting bogged down by the technical challenges of managing complex data. So what exactly are the startups going to get from this? Some people might think that they're just going to give out simple tools. But Palantir's HealthStart does more than just offer startups tools. Palantir practically acts as the backbone that helps these companies operate more smoothly and efficiently. And this is the company's strength. One of the most important features is the ability to streamline compliance approvals. For startups, compliance with regulations can be time-consuming and complicated. But with HealthStart offering compliance as a service, this process becomes much simpler. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. You can think of it as similar to what Palantir does with FedStart for the defense sector, taking a heavy burden off companies so they can focus on growing. And while it's tailored for healthcare, the same concept can easily apply to industries like finance or manufacturing, where regulation is just as complex. So you know it can be replicated to other industries. Imagine the earning possibilities for this. But there's still more benefits from HealthStart. Another important feature is the Starter Kit for Builders, or the Foundry for Healthcare Builders platform. This gives startups a developer platform that allows them to build faster and more efficiently. Instead of spending months or years developing their infrastructure, these companies get a ready-made system that lets them focus on innovation and growth. To simplify things, picture this. It's like being given the framework of a house, so they can skip the basic construction and jump right into customizing and improving it. And lastly, Palantir's HealthStart also offers ontology as a service. This takes the previous feature even further by letting startups manage their operations in a much more sophisticated way. They can do this by using digital twins, which are basically virtual replicas of hospital operations. Healthcare companies can then use this to simulate, test, and optimize processes without risking real-world consequences. They can basically have a dry run of everything that's related to their operations in a safe, accurate, and efficient way. And here's what's interesting. Palantir is the leading company with this offering. The Ontology software development kit helps them manage all of this complexity in a straightforward way. This saves them from having to start from zero when dealing with intricate systems. By giving startups these tools, Palantir is essentially laying the foundation for them to focus on what they do best, innovating in healthcare. This makes them more competitive, better positioned for growth, and able to deliver stronger results in the long run. Palantir's approach here mirrors what they're doing in the defense space, where their software acts as the crucial link between the Department of Defense and the startup ecosystem. Now imagine Palantir being able to bring this offering to the global healthcare space. If you're not aware, the global healthcare industry is worth $12 trillion. And tapping this market can translate to even higher earnings for Palantir. But there's something more exciting than this. Palantir still has a wide opportunity that they can take advantage of without having to develop new products. What am I talking about? Well, it's as simple as increasing the price they're offering to the existing markets that they're involved in. This potential growth tactic by Palantir was shared by a user on X. Many companies out there have the potential to earn more simply by raising their prices a little. This is especially true for companies with strong products that are in high demand. And guess what? Palantir could be one of those companies. How so? Well, as evidenced by their HealthStart offering, their software and services are incredibly effective, and many clients rely heavily on them. Because of this, Palantir could charge more and still keep its clients happy. Palantir's technology solves critical problems that are hard to tackle without the right tools. Clients see a lot of value in this, which means Palantir has room to raise prices without losing business. After all, they do make their partners earn more. That's an advantage only Palantir can offer. Another reason they could raise prices is that Palantir has built a strong reputation in key industries like defense, healthcare, and finance. Their products aren't just useful, they are often necessary for clients to compete and grow. And their clients are in industries that are huge globally, which means they can pay a premium to get Palantir's products. This makes it easier for Palantir to justify higher prices if they do this. It's a strategy that could help them grow their earnings without needing to drastically change their offerings. These are good to watch out for in the future. However, these are still possible scenarios and can still change entirely. And these can benefit those who are investing in Palantir for the long run. But if you're looking for something in the short term, you might like this. There's a chance that Palantir could break several price ceilings and end at $38 at the end of this week. One of the major reasons for this is their S&P 500 listing, which you probably already know. However, at its core, the company is also doing extremely well. The company's strong growth and demand for its products are pushing the stock upward. Investors are seeing the value, especially with recent positive news around the company's expansion and innovations. But for this to happen smoothly, institutions and other investors would need to avoid pulling the price down on purpose. In the past, Palantir has encountered several cases of potential manipulation and high levels of put options placed on their stock. In short, a lot of people want their stock to fall back down. Does this really happen? Yes, and Palantir might have experienced it in the past and could go through it again now. Sometimes, large investors sell shares to bring the price down temporarily, giving them a chance to buy back in at a lower price. But here's what's exciting. If this doesn't happen and the market momentum continues, Palantir could hit $38 without much resistance. It's all about how the market reacts and whether the rise is allowed to continue naturally. One of the indicators of this potential ceiling break is the movement of Palantir's price during the stock's overnight trading session. For those who aren't familiar with overnight trading, this basically refers to the buying and selling of financial instruments, such as stocks, outside of regular trading hours. And during that period, Palantir's price rose by around 9%. This overnight trading session, however, isn't easily accessible to the mass market. This is because not all trading platforms allow full overnight trading. Now imagine what would happen to their stock price if the mass market can already trade. But always take these predictions with a grain of salt. There are risks involved here, especially since Palantir, as of now, is a bit volatile due to the recent updates on Palantir. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.